All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome.
God damn.
Sit here, please.
Oh,
You'd wear this on a first date.
I have no choice, baby girl. I'm sorry.
Why? Why do you have no choice? You have nice.
I just feel like every day is like a movie, so I just like to, feel fresh. I'm from Brooklyn, so,
You know when you start explaining, you know you messed up.
that's just how I am.
All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons pop, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll go ahead and take that mic.
Thank you.
And let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you. Okay. Oh.
Shout out to him being eclectic, and I love meeting people who are in their own world and can just be them, like shamelessly. You know what I'm saying? That's something that is few and far between. And he lives in his own world. To blame it on Brooklyn is crazy work, though. I mean, I've been to Brooklyn. I never seen cowboy boots that look like they can protect you from snake bites. And he looks like an outdoorsman at the bottom, and then up top he look Christ-like, gangster, Venom, Spawn, and then he got the blonde. Hey, eclectic. That's all I can say. Shouts out to him going on Pop to the Balloon and doing his thing. He got all of his balloons pop immediately. I mean, it happens. It happens to the best. He didn't even get a chance. Pop the Balloon is one of those shows where you can't really show too much of your intangible skills until you get to talking. And we've seen it a few times where it'll start bad and end good, but he didn't even make it out the game. He didn't make it out the box. But yeah, let's keep him rolling.
Your name and age, and why did you pop your balloon?
My name is Dee. I'm 29, and I popped my balloon because his name is Andre. I haven't had good luck with Andres, but he seems cool.
Over a name though. I mean, to each his own. We all got a name of somebody that happened, but you can't blame that on everybody. But let's see what she's talking about.
You said you've dealt with local Andres?
I don't have good luck with Andres.
Oh, okay.
No, but he seems cool though.
But he's a different Andre.
Definitely.
You say you live in Chicago too?
Yeah, I live in Chicago.
I just visited Chicago. It was very cool, actually.
Really? What part of Chicago did you visit?
Downtown, of
Really?
course.
I live downtown. Yeah. It's definitely a good vibe down there.
Man, give her back a balloon, man. Give her back a balloon. This is what I'm talking about. Laughter. You know what I'm saying? She get into a spot. She feeling the vibes a little bit, and he not doing too much. It's tasteful, but she seems like she may or may not regret popping that balloon. Let's see how far it goes.
Oh yeah.
So just his name. That's the real reason why
It
you
was
popped.
very triggering. Can I call you something else?
I thought it, if I was called Tyrone or something like that, then
It was triggering, but I mean, what? You have any nicknames?
Huey,
I like Huey.
All right, Huey P, if you know.
Mr. Huey. Yeah.
Huey.
I like Huey.
So you still staying popped, or
I mean, Huey. What you think?
it's up to Huey? Huey, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Okay.
I'll get my balloon
Let's
back.
get that balloon back then.
Just like I thought. Get your balloon back. Get your balloon back. You deserve it.
Caitlin, 32.
Okay, and Caitlin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just feel like he lacks confidence.
What makes you say that?
The way he walked in, his posture and everything.
Jesus. All right.
It's okay.
Do you have anything to say in regards to that?
I mean, it's just first impression, I guess. She doesn't really know me, so.
I know enough.
Oh, okay.
All right, is she someone that's your type?
Man, they can smell it on you. And if you are shy, the last thing you want to do is act like you're not shy. Lean into it. Be vulnerable. I feel like the vulnerability, everybody understands. Like, if he spent 2 seconds explaining himself, it may not have gotten him nowhere, but it would have touched the soul of most people who can attest to being nervous in a new environment. I mean, granted, his arms looked up. Can we go back a little? Let's go back. Let me go back. Let's see. Look at his posture. You know what I mean? And, you could kind of see it in his body language a little bit, but maybe he lacked a little eye contact, but definitely something that's fixable, because he could be the same guy with a different energy, and it will go 100%. You know what I'm saying? So tough, but it matters. You know, some women want to see somebody that looks like they're strong, in charge, you know, and look like you can shoulder the world, take on the day, you know, be able to handle yourself and handle yourself with her. And it's crazy because he might be all those things, but on the outside he's expressing things that would, you know, I'm not gonna say use soft or beta male, because that's not it, because it could just be a momentary thing. But yeah, man, that's a tough thing. But this is a good game. It's good therapy for him. He gonna learn, and if he takes it and runs with it, she just helped him level up if he pays attention to it. You know, chest is not out, arms is kind of covered. He kind of making himself small, lack of eye contact. You know what I mean? Just these small movements, moving slower, talking a little deeper, just expressing yourself a little bit more, searing eye contact, not weird eye contact, but searing eye contact, smile, you know. But she sniffed it off him immediately. So yeah.
Hello, welcome. If I can have you tell us your name, your age, Instagram, and what you do.
My name is Gary. I'm 30 years old. I'm a strength and conditioning coach, so I work with athletes, teams of athletes for colleges.
Okay.
My Instagram is KingChames81.
All right, thank you for that. So, as you see, there's a few.
You know what? Good energy came in immediately. You know what I mean? Expressed itself, spoke well, voice not shaky. You know what I mean? Outfit, whatever. But he seems chipper, you know what I'm saying? Seems like he got good energy about him, smiling, eye contact, all that. Even though he got popped on. But the popped on must mean the women didn't like his initial appearance. But let's keep going.
Few ladies have popped their balloons, but there's quite a few that have not popped yet.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and go up to the ones that did pop their balloons, just so we can get a little bit more information as to know what's going on. So let's start down here. All right, so we have someone over here that popped their balloon. So if you can let us know your name, how old you are, and why you popped your balloon for a single guy here.
Oh, my name's Nesta. I am 21. I popped my balloon just because I don't think he's my type.
Okay, and in what way? What makes him not your type? Like what's not there?
My name's not written all over him.
What you mean your name's not written all over him? Did you like settle to defeat? Did you feel like he wasn't gonna choose up on you, like, or you was really not feeling him? I mean, granted, there's more than one female who popped the balloon, but that's an interesting take. All over him. Explain yourself.
Okay. If in what way? Like, what is it? The hair? Is it the hat? Is it the outfit? Like, what is it? We need more. You know, let me know.
You just didn't feel the vibe. You didn't feel it when I walked in. Okay.
No vibes.
Yeah, no vibe.
All right, so I'm gonna switch it to you then.
Yeah.
So is she someone that you would approach? Like, is she your type?
Yeah, no, she's cute. She look good. No vibes is crazy. So I mean.
Yeah, no vibe is crazy. That's crazy work to say that. But I mean, hey, everybody has the opportunity to choose. You just, you know, you're out in public with it. So it's to your face. You may not be used to that.
But nah, she's a very attractive, you know.
Okay.
Girl, she's a little young for me, I think.
Okay, yeah. Right, because you said I'm
30.
30 and she's 21. Okay,
21,
okay,
yeah.
all
So
right.
that might
be a little red flag.
Yeah.
That's a big age gap. I mean, 9 years, especially like what 21 is. That's a tough one. I could see that being an issue, especially depending on what he's looking for.
Okay, all right.
Well, not all the way out of there, but you know.
Okay, so we'll move on to our next lady here. If you can let us know your name, how old you are, and why you popped your balloon.
Okay, hi, my name is Mukio, and I'm 21. I popped my balloon because your name is Gary.
Come on, we going off of names again? Not Gary. No, I'm not doing another name one. I mean, if you want to yell defeat, just call it what it is, you know? Maybe you feel like he wouldn't choose you. I don't know. That sounds crazy, but I feel like that is something people do. Some people will quit before it gets started so that they can't or won't deal with the fact of being turned down. You know what I mean? It's like I reject you before you reject me. It's crazy. Or I reject myself. Let's see.
I popped just because I feel like the height would probably be an issue. So, yeah, took myself out.
Okay. Why'd you do that? The height wasn't an issue.
Oh.
At all.
It's all good.
Oh,
It is.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you want to keep it popped, or
Yeah, it's fine.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I would love to have gotten to know him better. Yeah.
I got you.
All right, Teddy, take yourself out the game.
There you go. This is what I'm talking about. Bruh, you shot yourself in the foot. You got out of the game before it started. And granted, you might have been letting her down, you know, slowly. Maybe she's not your vibe, not your type. But for you to, I mean, I love the vulnerability of you saying how you really felt and what it was, because a lot of people wouldn't have chalked it up to that. Because you know, you basically said, I'm out the game. You're probably not gonna like me because I'm short or this or that. And you know, there's some value in that. But at the same time, man, you on a show. Let it, you know, find out. You know what I'm saying? Find out. It's not the first time. You never know. You never know. It's kind of like in a sports or a fight. You know, you got to take it to the end. You never know. If you quit early, it's for sure over. But there's been plenty of times people have won in the last minute, got the knockout in the last second. You know what I mean? And you know, you got to keep that fight fighting. But I feel like when you feel like that, it's something internal. It's not something that you could. And there's no shot at him. This is just in general. The idea of must be like you've received this response so many times that it's more likely for it to happen than not to happen. And you know, that hasn't been my situation, so I could be empathetic to how that is, even though I haven't been through it. But I also feel like, man, you gotta take that risk. You gotta find out. You gotta know. Die on your shield. Fall and die on your shield and find out. You know what I mean? Don't find out because of what you think. Find out from what really is. I think I just finished reading this book called The 4 Agreements, and one of the agreements is like ask questions, find out. You know what I mean? Sometimes in your mind you can make up all these things, and granted, there's lots of. He's probably a person that has had plenty of situations like this, and he feels like, oh, I know how this is gonna go. You know what I mean? But you know, in your mind, you could be walking around having a defeatist, pessimistic mentality, and the world may be showing you something completely different. You know, we all deal with traumas from childhood and so on and so on, and that tape that's running in our mind, you know what I mean? It's I call it our default setting can be running in the back of your brain, and you will shoot yourself in the foot so many times. It could be job interview, it could be, you know, any opportunity, you shooting your shot before you even do it. You already counted yourself out, and you just don't know until you know. So yeah, shoot your shot. Same thing with this. The baby girl in the previous video, she was on the same type of time, and I feel like, you know, a lot of times you just want to get out of there, save face, and you never know. It could be you. It could really be you. But yeah.
Until you can pay a bill with a mother feeling, snatch that shit up out your body when you're going after any mother thing. Nigga, be solo about your shit. You don't need no bitch up in there. You better watch that bitch. You better watch that bitch gone. Let me tell you something about this game. It requires no heart. That's an organ that you do not need. No feelings. Zero feelings. Stop.
Yeah. Hey, sugar free. I feel like I should end all my videos with sugar free. You know, not everybody's cup of tea, but definitely mine, Pauls. You know, he talking some real shit right there. Real. Especially Browner, who feels like he's too short. You know what I mean? Sugar free ain't no tall dude, ain't no big dude. A lot of times, those who don't fit the stereotypical standard of what is out on this internet, they be killing. And I feel like they be killing because they have to find out what works. They gotta find the intangibles, you know? And nothing's worse than a dude who fits all of the characteristics of what someone wants, but then still loses. That's gotta hurt. But a person who is handicapped. And I don't feel like bruh is handicapped by no means. I'm just saying his mentality and what society has told him has made him feel like him being short is the reason why he's on, you know? So without those, you're forced to find other skills. And when you're forced to find those other skills, them come from grinding. It is not God's gift. It's God's gift in a way, but it's not God's gift. You didn't come out the womb like that. You had to develop that over time. And those things, you can't get in the gym and get them overnight. You know, these skills take time. These subtle cues, learning how to talk to people, learning how to be strong within yourself. Yeah, Sugar Free embodies that. A little wild, but we like wild.